Hey, good people. Hey, I'm hiking today. I have a question for you today. My question to you is, what do you see? What do you see? What do you see? What do you see in your career, regardless of what's happening, regardless of all the hurdles that are happening? What do you see? What do you see in your business? What do you see beyond the sickness? What do you see beyond your being maybe, let's say, a victim of any sort of abuse? What do you see beyond that? Sometimes it is very hard to stick to what you see that is positive, that's beyond everything, if everything around you seems to be crumbling down. Believe me, I know what I'm talking about. And sometimes you would need to purge or sift or pick and choose or make some unorthodox decisions for you to be able to push until you see another day, because you're trying to see what you're seeing beyond what you're currently seeing. Let me tell you a story about when I think I was in the rehab already. It was my 6th month, but it was no longer the hospital. I was in the rehabilitation center. And, already I was more than 600 kilometers away from home. That means, ladies and gentlemen, I had fewer visitors at the time when I was very vulnerable. I was in a very vulnerable state, so I needed the support of everyone close to me. Unfortunately, they were a little bit far. But I did have these people who would come and visit me from around. And when I was at the rehab, I noticed something, because I was closer to being discharged. So I could see that they're all excited that I'm alive and I survived, but there was something that was offish about it. What was off was the fact, which is a fact, that how am I going to live in the outside world looking like this? Because believe me, I was worse than this. And that was a fact. It was a fact, and it was a painful one. And it actually affected me as well, because it was something that's visible. It was visual, that I may not make it. But now, ladies and gentlemen, this one time, I had more thoughts about it. And then something said to me, "Du, what do you see? What do you see beyond this physical distortion? What do you see beyond this fact that you are like this? What do you see beyond the fact that you are going to be discharged, looking like this, and you're going to have to leave?" And I said to myself, I see myself as a normal person living with normal people, regardless of how I look. Then, ladies and gentlemen, I had to stick to that energy. So I had to purge now the energies around me. I had to pick and choose the energies around me. But the little little quantity of people that visited me, I still had to purge them out, only to be with the people of my destiny, my vision, what I saw. So I did something. I took a really small piece of paper, and then I wrote a note that said, "If you do not see what I see, do not visit me." And that, I didn't have to explain it to anyone. I just put it on the head side of my bed, and then the quantity of people who visited me subsided, but the quality of people who came there, it was the people of my destiny, people who could see beyond the actual facts. And that is how I pushed to see another day, ladies and gentlemen. It wasn't easy. So I know that it's not easy for you right now. It's not easy for any of us right now. It's not easy that you're lying in that bed. And it's not easy that you keep failing, you keep falling. It's not easy that you have responsibilities that you cannot be able to actually make means to make them better. But what I'm asking from you today is to do a little exercise called the purging process. See beyond what's happening now, because like I always say, there's a flip side of the coin. See beyond it. Write everything that you see that is positive, and then purge everyone who do not see what you see. I know you can make it. You can do it. And in everything you do it to the top of the food chain. You do it to rule it and never surrender. I'm out.